Yo, what's up guys, it is me, Sacred, and today I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on the 2019 LEGO Overwatch Bastion set. This set has 0 minifigures, but it does have a brick-built bird. It includes 602 pieces and retails for $50 in the United States. Now let's take a look at that brick-built bird. So here is Ganymede, Bastion's bird that sits on his shoulder, and this one is significantly bigger than the one in the Omnic Bastion set, and I will compare the Omnic Bastion set to this Bastion set later in this video, but I like this Ganymede. It's pretty good. The build was good, and I think it was a good use of the parts, and it doesn't look too shabby. So you might be wondering, why does this Bastion have different colors than the Omnic Bastion that we got last year? And the reason for that is because this is the plain skin for Bastion, while the Omnic Bastion represents the Omnic skin for Bastion, and that's also why the Ganymedes are different. This one is yellowish white, and the Omnic Bastion's Ganymede is blackish red. So most of you might know that one of the biggest highlights of the set is that it can turn from Recon Mode into Sentry Mode, but before I turn it into Sentry Mode, I want to show you the detailing of it in Recon Mode, and I really like how they did this. It's definitely better than Omnic Bastion. I originally thought the Omnic Bastion was better, but that is just, yeah, that is wrong. My opinion has definitely changed, and they use a good amount of stickers, but they are bigger stickers, and they add a lot of detail. There's some on the side over here, and then there's some on that side, and I just really like this Bastion model. You could just pose it in so many different ways, because obviously it is like a mech or a turret or whatever you want to call it, but you could pose it in a lot of different ways and just get a lot of cool poses. I'll show you some cool poses in the end of the video, but you can just pose it all around the legs, the shoulder, the arms, just in a lot of places. Even the head is posable, the turret is posable, or the cannon is posable. And so if you would like to compare sizes, here are the two Bastions. This Bastion's about 2 Omnic Bastions high and maybe like 1.5 Omnic Bastions wide. So it is pretty big, and it's bigger than I thought it would be. Here is the backish part where you could see this cannon at a better angle, and it does not have any like play feature where you can shoot a bunch of things. I don't really like those kind of features, but people who play with their LEGO sets do enjoy that, and just going down, it looks pretty good on the back. Just shows the spots where you could articulate it on the back, like over here and stuff, and then over there, and yeah. So this Bastion does have a light brick, and the way to trigger it is just over here on the back. You can push that button, and then woo-za, it lights up. So here is Bastion in Sentry form, and this thing looks snazzy. Like, this looks amazing, and you don't even have to break any of it. You just have to detach the head, and that's all. Then you just have to move some stuff. And this looks so good. Honestly, it looks better than Bastion in Recon Mode. It looks really good. I especially like this front part and these two flaps on the side, and then just this cannon. It just looks amazing. So I just really like this part. It honestly just looks better than the Recon Mode Bastion. I mean, here's it. I really like these side flaps. They look amazing, and looks really good. Up, a pull up above. Which one's better? The Sentry Bastion or the Recon Bastion? This one's the Sentry Bastion. The one I showed you previously is the Recon Bastion. So I feel that the main attraction, honestly, for this is that it's really similar to a Transformer. I think Transformers fans will definitely buy the set because it could transform into the Sentry mode without you breaking it, and then you could transform it back into Recon mode by just adding the head. And I think that's one major highlight of the set, and why a lot of, I guess, Transformer fans will buy it rather than just, I guess, non-Transformer fans. But that is definitely one highlight of it, because it can transform like that, and that is definitely one reason why I really, really like it. I definitely like the Sentry mode more than the Recon mode, though, and I just think it just looks better on display, but I probably will end up buying another copy of this when it goes on sale. But I just think it'll look really nice right next to each other of the Recon mode and the Sentry mode on display. One last thing I want to mention is that I really enjoyed putting together these feet. I think they're a really solid and nice build, and it was just really fun to put these together, and they actually look pretty good, and I just think they did a really good job on these feet. So overall, this is a really, really good set. I really like just this size, I guess, and definitely the sentry form is really, really good, and this set definitely pleasantly surprised me. I originally thought it was going to be the 5th best Overwatch set, and it definitely isn't the 5th best Overwatch set. It's definitely higher than that, but in my worst to first Overwatch sets video, you will see what spot this is in, but this is just a really good set, and this is the last Overwatch set I have to build, so now all the Overwatch sets are complete, so I'm probably going to do a mega review soon, but this set is it's knocked me out of the water. It's really, really good. It's definitely better than people might think, and I like how it's similar to a Transformer, so I think Transformers fans will like this, and sadly, it does not come with a minifigure, but there's no minifigure that has, or that should be in the set, really. It doesn't really make sense to have a minifigure in this set. This is not to scale, this is just a really nice display model, and yeah, it's just a really nice display model. I just love that sentry mode. It definitely looks better than the Recon mode, but the Recon mode still looks really, really good. And I would probably give the Recon mode an A-, and sentry mode an A+, honestly. That sentry mode is it's just amazing. So overall, I'm gonna give the set an A. This is a really good set. Definitely pleasantly surprised me. Some of the only flaws are that basically it doesn't include any minifigures. The Recon mode isn't the best. It doesn't look the best in display, and it has some incomplete spots, like over there where those studs are next to those she slopes. They could have included some tiles there. That would have definitely made it look better, but otherwise this model looks pretty sleek, and I think it's a really good model. So that is pretty much all I have to say about this set. Don't forget to drop a like, write a comment, and subscribe if you are new, and I've got more Overwatch videos and other videos to make. So I'll see you guys next time. It's been me, Sacred, and I'm out. Goodbye.